give it 2 weeks and see if Velvet just has the problems with it. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should just bail. Maybe everyone else is just smarter than me, and I'm just an idiot for still playing this game.
Oh, Axe can kill some people with this. I never thought I'd fight alongside the Bronze Legion.
I have switched to playing it exclusively.
This game is awesome. I was doing kind of like a balancing act between this and Artifact, but it seems like this is kind of winning now with the big prize pool and stuff that they announced. And I had some trouble, like a lot of my old viewers didn't like Artifact. There were viewers there, but like it didn't translate very well. Like it wasn't the same people. Like you, Evade. Like you also played Hearthstone, but now you're enjoying Magic.
I don't know. I'm a little bit pissed off because I thought Artifact was going to be like a competitive game really, and it's actually kind of not. So I'm a little bit miffed about that. At least not right now. If they add a ladder in, then maybe it will become a bit more competitive. I just don't see, like, even if I get into tournaments, like, it's just a complete high roll fiesta in tournaments. And right now the only way to qualify are bloody 100+ person qualifiers, which are really not a consistent way to get into tournaments. So, I think I'm good at Artifact. I just don't think that really matters at the moment. Like, I don't think it really matters how good you are at the game when it comes to playing in tournaments. I think that's a popularity thing until ladder comes in. And also, just the tournaments themselves are very luck based. So, yeah.
The core of the game is so good for a card game. It adds so many new things and just new way of playing it that with just a tiny bit of common sense, there's no way this game isn't successful in the next.
It's basically done or I mean, whatever you receive at the beginning is usually your undoing in average. And then there are of course also these all-powerful cards which you cannot really play around. So every deck plays those, and sometimes you can only decide to play around one of these, and if he has the other one you just lose on the spot. That still brings you an okay win rate, but not a win rate I would expect. I mean, suddenly the RNG component is so much heavier, and there are also cards like Cheating Death and such. So Cheating Death, again, this is do or die, because you play it or your opponent plays it, and then, well, usually the game is decided on 1 or 2 or 3 cheat deaths. I mean, I know these stories of something surviving 4 times, but it's not even about that. But it's just about the first 1 or 2 survives, mostly about the green hero surviving. So your green hero survives, you usually win the game, or you lose the game if your opponent has it, or the green hero becomes ganked and everything is Gucci bandana. Yeah, which is pretty stupid. Yeah, that games becoming.
But there is MMR, but it's just not visible. I know, but I would like to have it visible. Because maybe, I mean, there are also, let's say, a lot of usurpers, right? I mean, everybody is talking about, oh, this is good, and everybody is being taken seriously because you cannot prove different. Maybe, just maybe, if you could see the MMRs and you could suddenly see, oh yeah, he's saying that and that, but his MMR sucks big time. Maybe you wouldn't listen. And this is something I think, right? Because at the moment it's just who sells the best, who is the biggest bestseller, who's I mean, I'm not even talking about selling out. I mean, obviously there might also be this, but what I'm saying is who sells himself the best. I mean, then there are these, and I already have 38 perfect drafts. Where perfect drafts is the biggest meaningless nonsense ever. If I played 500 drafts, 38 drafts sucks big time. It's worse than bad. It's completely horrible. But they still brag with it. Incredible, guys. And then